Hey there, my name is Alex and welcome to another Legacies video. Today I'm going to be talking about all things season 2 because I'm so excited for season 2. Now obviously it's been a while since I've made a Legacies video, and if you're new to my channel I wanted to let you know that I typically do sort of like reaction and review videos. I do review videos on my channel and I do reaction videos on my Patreon, and they will continue with season 2. But today I'm going to be talking about spoilers and everything that we know so far of season 2 because I'm just way too excited. We got some new photos of season 2 and we've got the names of the first 4 episodes. Plus I'm going to be talking about everything else that we know so far. So obviously if you don't want to know anything about the upcoming season, you don't want to know any information whatsoever, don't watch this video. Don't watch this video. But with that out of the way, let's get into it. So, apologies for this weird jump, but I realized when I was editing this video that I didn't actually talk about the names of the first 4 episodes, so I'm going to quickly talk about this now before I get into the rest of the video. So, just quickly, we were just given the titles of the first 4 episodes. So, episode 1 is called I'll Never Give Up Hope, which feels. I'm way too nervous about this season. I just need Hope to be okay. I need everyone to remember her and I need it now. Honestly, like from the end of last season, I had kind of hoped that Josie sort of still remembered slightly because she did drink Hope's blood to cure herself from Malivore. So I was hoping that connection might happen, but who knows who this relates to? I don't know if someone's actually sort of remembering Hope, or yeah, I don't know. Episode 2 though is titled This Year Will Be Different. Episode 3 is titled You Remind Me of Someone I Used to Know. Again, I wonder if this is in regards to Hope. I wonder by season 3 if people remember Hope or if she's still forgotten. Maybe she's in their world in episode 3, but they still don't remember her. That'd be really interesting when, like, I don't know, maybe if she comes back to the real world, flickers of memories or thoughts come back to people, but they're not fully remembered. So maybe this title relates to that. And then episode 4 is titled, Since When Do You Speak Japanese? So yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what exactly these titles relate to in the episodes. But yeah, that's just my quick update. And then I'm going to leave you guys to past Alex to continue this video. All right, so let's dive into the brand new pictures that were just released this past week. So our first look at season 2, and they are, I guess, focused around Lizzy and Josie. So we've got 2 pictures with Josie and 1 with Lizzy. So one of these pictures with Josie sort of leads into, it's not confirmed at this stage, it's just a lot of rumors, but one of the pictures is with Josie and Landon, and a lot of people have been talking that there's going to be a possible romance between Josie and Landon. Honestly, I'm not here for it, but in saying that, I am curious about it because obviously this is, I guess, leading from Hope not being around, and I am curious to see how everyone's lives have moved on since Hope has just disappeared. Now, season 2 starts off at the start of the school year, so I believe there is like a bit of a time jump. We miss sort of the summer, like the holidays that they had. I think we might get sort of like a montage, sort of like just a quick recap of what they got up to during the summer, but the setting is like they're starting off at the start of the school year. So potentially Josie and Landon I don't know. I gravitate towards each other because obviously I think Hope played a really big role in both of their lives. Maybe the most out of anyone else in the school. And so maybe they were both feeling like something was missing, and that sort of like made them gravitate towards each other, which I am very curious to see if that's how it plays out. But yeah, again, like I said, these are just rumors and speculation and theories at this point. It is not confirmed that they are romantically together in season 2. But moving on to the second photo of Josie, she is with her dad, Alaric. We have been told that Josie this season, especially at the start of the season, I guess, we see that she has spent a lot of time researching about the merge and all that sort of stuff. She's sort of dived straight into that to try and get all the information that she can in her own Josie way. So I assume there's been a lot of her, I don't know if pestering is the right word, but chatting with Alaric about what he knows and what else he's hiding potentially. And so potentially we'll see more of that in the start of season 2. Now moving over to Lizzy. So Lizzy is hanging out with MG. Look, I kind of ship these two. I do. I kind of ship them. I love both of them, so I'm kind of here for it. But we've also been told that Lizzy potentially has another love interest entering this season. So he's a new character that's going to be introduced this season, and his name is Sebastian. He's going to be this really old vampire, really old vampire that has been just, sleeping for decades and has awakened in this new modern world and is trying to figure all that out. So I believe Sebastian and MG's storylines intertwine because MG, I guess, for some reason takes the responsibility onto himself to try and train this old vampire to be respectful, I guess. And again, like I said, potentially he is going to be a new love interest for Lizzy. Now, over the summer, while Josie has been doing a lot of research in regards to the merge, Lizzy has gone over to Europe to hang out with her mum, Caroline, and potentially help her with her quest to find information and news about the merge. I don't believe it's confirmed at this point if we're actually going to see Caroline. We're going to see Candace on screen. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. Obviously, Caroline is a part of this world. Obviously, she's their mum. She's been in Europe the whole season 1. I know it's like the Julie and the cast and crew and all that sort of stuff have always talked about wanting to bring, Candace back on and, any and all of the old cast back onto the show. It's just a matter of it's up to them if they want to come on. So, there's been a lot of speculation that Candace potentially might be coming back this season, but time will tell. Now, moving over to Hope. Like I said, Hope has been forgotten going into the start of this season. She jumped into Malivore and all sort of memories and signs of her has been erased from everyone's memory. And so that's going to be very interesting to see. We apparently get to see what it looks like where Hope is in Malivore. We get to see that kind of world that she's in. And we get to see her try and get out, try and save herself, I guess. I also believe from the interviews that I've seen, that Hope gets out but is still forgotten. So I believe, this might not be the case. This might have just been them sort of dancing around actually telling the truth. But I believe there might be a time frame where Hope is actually back in the real world interacting with everyone else and they've forgotten her. Or again, like I said, it could have just been them trying to dance around actually giving stuff away, and when Hope comes back everyone else will remember and that causes drama in of itself. Obviously, I believe at some point in season 2 they're all going to remember. That's going to be, a plot point in season 2, obviously. But whether it's as soon as she leaves Malivore or maybe a little bit after is still up in the air. But another thing that we've been told in season 2 in regards to Hope is her sexuality is going to be explored a little bit more. I am so excited. Obviously, my OTP is Hosey. I'm sorry. I love Posey. I love Hizzy, right? But OTP is Hosey. It's just how it is. Whether we actually ever see Hosey is another thing. Honestly, I love my non-canon ship, so it doesn't really bother me either way. I'm still going to be a diehard Hosey shipper. But we have been told Hope's sexuality is going to be explored this season. It has been told that Hope is sexually fluid. It's not an issue and we're going to be seeing that in season 2. Now, along with this news, we have 2 brand new characters being introduced in this season, brother and sister, locals to Mystic Falls. Their names are Maya and Ethan. So they're brother and sister, like I said, and it's going to be quite interesting because both of them have a crush on Hope. I don't know at what point this is happening in the season. I'm assuming Hope is out of Malivore at that stage. I'm assuming. But yeah, there is a plot point at some point in season 2 where both Maya and Ethan, 2 new sibling characters, both end up developing a crush for Hope. And honestly, I'm here for it. everyone has a crush on Hope. And let's be honest, like, can you blame them? Can you blame them? Hope is just everything. Danielle is everything. Like, it's realistic. So I'm very curious to see if or what happens with Maya and Ethan. I wonder if maybe Hope develops at least a romantic storyline with Maya. I'm not sure about Ethan, but the fact that they talked about Hope's sexuality being explored makes me think that she's potentially going to have, even if it's just minor, a relationship with a woman potentially. While I would love it to be Josie or even Lizzy, I am keen to see Hope and this new girl Maya. Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see where that storyline goes. I'm very intrigued to see like everyone else jealous potentially. When they get their memories back. We got Landon, we got Josie. Because Josie, don't forget, it's canon. Josie crushes on Hope in every single reality. Like, that's canon. That's a thing. So yeah, I am very excited to see where that storyline goes. Hi, me again. I know, I'm sorry. When I was updating the title list, I found out some more information on the new siblings, Maya and Ethan, so I thought I would just update you in this video. So just a quick update. I've learned that Maya actually joins the Salvatore school, but Ethan is in Mystic Falls High. So they're in two different schools, which I guess suggests that Maya is supernatural and Ethan isn't, potentially. I am very curious about that. And honestly, it gives me a little bit more hope that potentially Hope and Maya have a relationship of sorts, because Maya is going to be at the school, whereas Ethan isn't. I am curious what part Ethan is going to play. I don't know if it's going to be a big role or not. It's interesting. It's unusual, I think. It's definitely something to be thought about, that they're going to be attending two different schools. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts about it. But I'm going to give it back to past Alex. But speaking of love interests, so these new characters, Maya and Ethan, their mum is the new sheriff in town. Her name is Sheriff Mac, and she's going to be potentially Alaric's new love interest. So that's, yeah. Honestly, I kind of see Alaric and Hope as like sort of father-daughter figures, and so it's a little weird to me, even though I know they're not actually related, but they just have that bond, you know? But it's fine, you know? It's a little weird, but not really. It's fine. But I'm sure we are all keen to see Alaric have a happy, healthy relationship that'll last. Doubt that'll ever happen though, so we shall see what happens with him and Sheriff Mac. Now, going into like the structure of season 2, it's said that they are bringing back the sort of monster of the week structure, which I enjoyed. I liked the sort of fun, random monsters that they brought in. I obviously do like the sort of big bad that they have, but I think we're still going to have that potentially with Malivore, but it's not just going to be the sole focus of the show. They're going to have sort of a monster of the week theme, as well as sort of playing on this big bad, potentially. But along with this sort of monster of the week theme, they are wanting to do, I guess, themed episodes. They are wanting to do like a Christmas episode. I heard potentially a Valentine's Day episode. But yeah, I'm excited to see the goofiness of a themed episode for sure. Also, in regards to casting, I mean, Julie talks about this all the time, but she says it's very possible that we will see more original cast members come in, potentially from the originals, who she hasn't said who they are, or if it's actually guaranteed to happen, but she says that like where the storyline is going in season 2, it makes a lot of sense for some original characters to come back in. So we'll just have to wait and see to see if any of the actors sign up for it, are keen on jumping back into this world. But yeah, I'm excited to see that. And of course, if you guys didn't know already, season 2 airs October 10th. So that's all the major stuff that I wanted to talk about in regards to season 2, what we know so far. I hope you guys liked this video. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, if you did. And let me know if you'd like to see these kinds of videos more often. The spoiler, sort of like what we know so far videos. But yeah, I liked doing a whole bunch of research and seeing what is coming, because I'm getting excited. I'm getting really, really excited. Legacies is just, it's got me. It's got me. But yeah, like I said, that's it from me. I hope you guys liked it. I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.